Hi friends. So in the last session we have discussed that static variables, how to delete the static variables, and we discussed the last concept is local variables, right? So this is we discussed as part of in the last session. So friends, if you are watching my channel for the first time, please subscribe and share it with your friends and colleagues. Okay, it gives more encouragement for the more videos. Okay. Please subscribe to my channel if you are watching my channel for the first time. Okay, so in the last session we discussed that how to delete static variables of a class. Okay, how to delete static variables of a class, and we discussed that local variables, right? So now today we are going to discuss about the types of methods. Okay, we discussed three types of variables. Now we have to discuss about the types of methods. Okay, types of methods. Types of methods. Types of methods inside Python class. Okay, inside Python class there are three types of methods. Okay, there are three types of methods. Okay, first one is a instance method. Okay, first one is a instance method, and the second one is a class method. Okay, second one is a class method, and the third one is a static method. Okay, first one is nothing but what is instance method, next one is a class method, and the third one is a static method, right? So we have to discuss about these three methods as part of types of methods in Python. Okay, first one is the instance method. Okay, first one is the instance method. Now observe carefully. Okay, first one is the instance method. So instance method means inside method implementation, if you are using only instance variable, okay, inside method implementation, okay, inside method implementation, inside method implementation, inside method implementation, if we are using, okay, if we are using only instance variable, okay, if we are using only instance variable, then such a type of such type of variables, okay, such type of variables are called such type of methods, sorry, such type of methods are called such type of methods. So methods are called instance method, are called instance method. Okay, instance methods, right? Next point. Inside method implementation declaration, we have to pass a self variable. Okay, observe carefully what is instance method. Inside method implementation, okay, inside instance method implementation, okay, inside instance method implementation, inside instance method implementation, we have to declare self variable as the first argument, as a first argument, okay, as a first argument. Okay, right. Next point. By using self variable, okay, by using self variable, okay, by using self variable inside method, okay, by using self variable inside method, we can able to access instance variable, we can able to, okay, by using self variable inside instance method, we can able to access instance variables, okay, instance variables. Okay, observe carefully inside instance method, inside instance method. Fourth point. Within the class, okay, within the class, within the class, we can call instance method, Within the class we can call instance method by using self variable. By using self variable within the class we can call instance method. Okay, within the class we can call instance method by using self variable and okay, self variable and from outside of class. Okay, outside of class outside of class we can call by using object reference. We can call by using object reference. Okay, so instance method means inside method implementation. If you are using only instance variable, then such type of methods are called instance methods. Okay, if you are using only instance variable, then such type of methods are called instance methods only. Inside instance method implementation, we have to declare self variable as a first argument. Okay, make sure this point is very important. Inside instance method implementation, we have to declare self variable as a first argument. Okay, we have to take a self variable as first argument. Okay, second point. Coming to third point. By using self variable inside instance method, we can able to access instance variables also. Okay, by using self variable inside instance method, we can able to access instance variables also. Clear? Next, within the class we can call instance method by using self variable. Okay, within the class we can call instance method by using self variable, and from outside of the class, okay, from outside of class we can call by using object reference, and from outside of class we can call by using object reference, and we can call from outside of class by using object reference. Clear? This is nothing but what instance method. Okay, we discussed as part of theory. Now let me explain the same thing with the programmatic, then you will get much clarity. Okay, then you will get what much clarity. So I'm taking one class student, class student, class student, def underscore underscore init underscore self. Okay, underscore underscore init underscore. I'm taking in constructor comma name comma marks, name comma marks, right? So I'm declaring instance variable self dot name is equal to name comma self dot marks is equal to marks. Self dot name equal to name, self dot marks is equal to marks. Okay, now observe the points carefully one by one. Okay, now observe the points carefully one by one. So next what I am doing here is I'm taking instance method now. Make sure I'm declaring instance method. Be careful. Def display, def display self, def display. So what is this method now? This is a instance method. Okay, this is nothing but what a instance method. Instance method first argument is a self. Okay, first argument is a self. Right. Next here hi hi self dot name print okay your marks are okay, your marks are self data marks. Okay, self data marks. Okay, now observe the points carefully. Okay, now observe the points carefully. I'm creating student class object. Okay, I'm creating student class object, and I am passing arguments. Name Sai, comma marks 100. Okay, next S is equal to one more time. One more object I'm taking. One more object I'm taking. Name Shankar, marks 100. Right? So if we execute this code directly, okay, observe carefully. If you execute this code directly, only constructor block will be executed. Okay, make sure if we execute this code, okay, if we execute this code, only constructor block will be executed, and you won't feel something is happening inside. Okay, you won't feel something is happening inside. So to make it is happening internal something, we have to call display method. Okay, we have to call display method. We have to call display method. We have to call what? A display method. Now observe the output carefully. Python tested.py. Hi Sai, your marks are 100. Okay, hi Sai, your marks are 100. Right? Like that we are getting. Next, what I am doing means s1 dot display. S1 dot display. Okay, S1 dot display. S1 dot display. So if you observe here, first one is this one, and the second one will be this one. So totally I'm showing this is not the output. Here my intention is I'm highlighting an instance method. Okay, here I'm highlighting the instance variable. So what I said theory, everything I will show in the practical now. Inside method implementation, if you are using only instance variable, then such type of methods are called instance method. Okay, if you are using only instance variable, then such type of methods are called instance method. Okay, observe carefully. Inside method implementation, if you are using only instance variable, okay, if you observe here, inside instance method, I'm taking only instance variable. Okay, here I'm deep, I mean here accessing. Okay, here I'm accessing, this is nothing but what? Instance variable. Then such type of methods are called instance method. So what finally we can say this is an instance method. Right, next point. Inside method implementation, we have to declare self variable as first argument. Inside method implementation, we have to declare self variable as first argument. So according to that theory, first one is done. First one is done. First method I have taken argument self. First method I have taken self argument. Okay. Next, by using self variable inside instance method, we can able to access instance variable. So here I am doing the same. In the third point, I am accessing the instance variable which are declared inside the constructor. Okay, here in the display method, I am accessing. Okay, in the display method, I am accessing the instance variable which are I declared in the constructor level. Right, this is the third point. Next, fourth point. Within the class, we can call instance method by using self variable, and from outside of class, we can call by using object reference. Okay, so here instance method by using, here we are accessing by using self. Here we are accessing by using self. So if you want to access the same information outside of the class, okay, if you want the same information outside of the class, we can access by using object reference. Okay, observe here, outside of class. Okay, outside of class. S, okay, Okay, let me copy this one. S S1 here S1. So now observe here. Now observe here outside of class. Now observe here outside of the class. Now observe here outside of the class what I am doing. Okay, now observe here outside of the class what I am doing. So now I'm running the program. Observe the output. So if you observe here, let me write here also stars. Then you will get. So hi Sai, your marks. Okay, hi Shankar, your marks. So this is at the class level. This is at the outside of the class. Okay, this is inside class and this is outside of class. So final point what I'm saying, within the class we can call instance method by using self variable. Okay, within the class we can call instance method by using self variable, and outside of class we can call by using object reference, right? So this is nothing but what the instance method. Okay, this is nothing but what the instance method. In the next session I'm going to explain about the class method. Okay, in the next session I'm going to explain about the class method. Clear? If you are having any questions or queries, please post your query in the comment section. Okay, please post your query in the comment section or reach out to my email ID in the given description. Okay, clear, right? Class method, and the next one is a static method. So these two we have to discuss as part of in the next session. Friends, please, if you are watching my channel for the first time, please subscribe to my channel for more videos on technical. Okay, please subscribe to my channel and like and share and subscribe and share it with your friends and colleagues. Okay, thank you friends, thanks for watching.